Hi everybody, I hope you all had a happy Easter, and I just wanted to share with you another fabulous e-card that Monica from Canada sent through the email, and then we'll go and look at some real birds of a feather flocking together in our Tree of Life on what was a very rainy day, an Easter day for us, but it was still very pleasant. So here we go with Monica's card. Now, Monica's message reads, Dearest Yahweh and Asherah, you are the season, you are everything, and we are witnessing your story unfold with immense awe and gratitude. Thank you for everything, and we all look forward to new beginnings with Christ as our King forever. P.S. I was looking for an M42 dove card here, but alas, they don't make them yet. Although this dove was emanating pinkish lights. Love, Monica. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at some birds of a feather flocking together in our Tree of Life. What I thought was a weed when we first moved in here. July the 10th, 2012, almost 9 years ago. I counted 15. There's one sitting right at the top there and another little lower on the left. And yes, I counted 15 at one point in time with these birds, and then they just suddenly all flew away together. It was a very grey day, as you can see. And it was also a sad day. My daughter's father-in-law passed away at 7:14 in the morning. He was only 67, but he had mesothelioma, the cancer that comes from exposure to asbestos, which he was when he was apprenticed during the 1970s to his own father as a carpenter and working on building sites that contained asbestos. He was diagnosed, I think it was April 2019. And in Australia, it's an immediate compensation payout. They formed a fund. It was James Hardie, the cladding company. They formed a fund years ago because of the damage done to the lungs of men and women who had been exposed to their product. The asbestosis fibers are like fishing hooks. They settle in the walls of the lung through inhalation. And over years, as in Peter's case, 1970 until 2019, he had been coping with symptoms for some time. He did start to recover really, really well when following some protocols, changing diet, and he and his wife were able to go to India a couple of times, and they had a wonderful time there, However, in January this year, something happened. He was doing so very well, and then something happened, and he suddenly started to fill up with fluid, not only in the lungs but through every crevice of his body. And it was Thursday during the week that he was taken into palliative care. And then 7:14 on Easter morning, when he passed away. Yeah, I liked him. He was an eccentric man, and he always made sure to ask me after, though he was an atheist, didn't believe in God, and then he was hit in 2008 with me telling him I found Yah the Christ, and he treated me with amusement, I think, but was respectful toward Yah and always asked after his health and well-being, which is more than I can say for any other member of my immediate family. And so Yah said, well, Peter knew God. He has no problem at all, and he's been set free, although it is a very sad time for his family of 4 adult children, and each one of them has 2 children, so he has 8 grandchildren. They all adore him. So it's a time of grieving for them. See how green everything is, and that flame tree of ours, the planting from Peter Pinson, Yah's nomination for Australia's PM. It's still blooming. I was surprised. I thought because they come out around Christmas time, and then I thought they were over with very quickly. And then as I'm driving around Tugum, all the flame trees are still blooming. So there they are, the birds all back. So this was Easter Sunday, April the 4th, 2020, at the home of the Christ, Yahweh Jesus, Brian Leonard Golightly Marshall, in Tugum, Queensland, Australia. You can see how tall our tree has grown. As I say, I thought there they go, they're off. Don't try to follow them. I'm a really hopeless photographer, as Yah will tell you. But yes, this tree of ours that I thought was a weed, there's now another 2 weeds just like it growing to the left beside the lake. In a few years we'll have a hedge of massive pine trees by the lake's edge. So let's scoot along a bit and see. Oh, that's right, I just wanted to get in the vista, the lake, the cross, the flame tree. Yes, our tree of life has taken a bit of a beating with branches, one particularly large branch having to be lopped. It had broken anyway and fallen into the water. It looked like it had been struck by something, but yeah. So that was our Easter Sunday, 2020. And again, our best wishes and regards to all of you. We have been working on another upload for a special purpose. See how green everything is? It's glorious. Yeah. The cross. The 2 lamps that go on as soon as it's dark. And we haven't, Yah's been working on the, on our telescope. He's modified it. But it's been cloudy. We haven't been able to go up for a few nights to see, or try to see, M42 at all. So with that, I'll say later, gators. All right, I'm back. This is an add-on to what I've already recorded with the birds. You're familiar with Yah's baby photograph, and I just wanted to show you an animation that Gabe was able to do with some kind of a new app. That's the watermark down there. It looks like in shot. Only 8 seconds, but look at this. Isn't that amazing? I'll see if I can play it again without switching over to Dr. Berg. If I let this go past its run time, we end up on Dr. Berg. Here we go, one more time. Oops, got to Dr. Berg anyway. All right, just wanted to share that with you as well. Okay, once again, later gators.